The King's back! Thank y'all once again for tuning in to the one and only Blake Check. It's the culture commentator, King Blake, tapping in more content for your head top. Now let's get into it. So, the internet was a buzz today. Everybody's going crazy. Again, Kanye has done it. He's gotten everybody all riled up. He's got everybody talking. He pulled up to Paris to premiere his Yeezy season, whatever it is, Yeezy 23 season 9. I don't know the number. I ain't into that shit like that. But the reason why everybody's making a big fuss is because Kanye premiered some White Lives Matter merch. You can see that he was photographed in it alongside of his on again, off again homegirl, Candace Owens. They were both photographed wearing the White Lives Matter shirt. So, of course, naturally, it provoked a lot of response online, especially on Twitter. You have his advocates who were just saying, "Oh, he's trolling. Oh, it's a greater message." That's one thing that I always gotta say. When it comes to Kanye supporters, they are the most understanding people that you may ever come across. Everything that he do, they have a justification and an understanding for it until he does something in the contrary that they can then also understand and justify as well. So on one hand, you take the situation where he was like, "You ain't got the answers, Sway. You ain't got the answers," and then he'll walk it back some years later, and those people who originally was like, "Sway don't know what he was talking about, Kanye owned him," will then turn around and be like, "Huh, Kanye's so crazy. Yeah, I guess Sway did have a good point, but he still was missing a few of the other things that," like, it's just crazy the way it rolls. So with everything that happened with his Trump support and all of the MAGA stuff, a lot of people, they stopped dealing with Kanye, right? Especially a lot of black people, because of his support for the Republicans. All right, well, fast forward, there is a big shift that has happened where you start to see a lot more black males, especially, kind of rocking with Trump and supporting Trump. Now, with this White Lives Matter shirts, which is merch because he's going to be selling this, it's kind of hard for a lot of people to wrap their mind around, especially if he's going to be selling this and the majority of his fan base and his supporters happen to be white people. So I don't know how it's going to come across when you see some of these people walking down the street with White Lives Matter shirts on and they say, hey, it's by Kanye, right? So this is setting up to be an interesting thing. How do y'all feel about it? Do y'all think Kanye's just trolling? Do y'all think it's just him trying to make money off of the Black Lives Matter movement by doing his own thing in the opposite direction? Is it him just trying to incorporate white people? Is it him trying to kiss up to the white man and ingratiate himself? Because it's interesting as well, just a few weeks ago, he was on his whole pro-black tirade in regards to how Kris Jenner and the Kardashians are dealing with his black children and making it a whole fuss about him as a black man. But then a few weeks later, he pops out with the White Lives Matter paraphernalia and merch. So what is going on? What y'all think, man? Is people overreacting, or is it much to do about nothing and we should just ignore the antics? This is food for thought. Y'all do the dishes. I don't know what to think at this point with him. So y'all tell me what y'all thoughts is.